YouTube, this is Digidan. I'm bringing you my Machina Gadget Deck list. This is not a deck list where you play Machina Force, which is the level 10 Machina monster, or Script Recycler. It's a different format. I've been testing it, it's doing pretty well. The only decks I lost to were a 6M deck and a Reborn and a Tango Plan deck. The only reason I lost against the Tango Plan deck, which is the top deck right now by the way, is because he Book of Moon, my Machina Fortress, even though I discarded the card from his hand. He destroyed Machina Fortress with Reborn Tengu. I destroyed Tengu and he special summoned another one, and I didn't have much life left, so yeah, that's the only reason why I lost against the Tengu deck. So you have 3 Machina Fortress, 2 Cyber Dragons. You need this because of the monsters in the extra deck. 3 Machina gear frames, and basically you need this because of Machina Fortress, but also I'm hoping that Machina Cannon, which is only legal in OCG right now, gets released in TCG. Basically it's a level 8 machine type monster, so you can instantly special summon Fortress from your hand or graveyard by discarding only it. Um, and also, it can be special summoned by sending any number of machine type monsters from your hand to the graveyard, and it's special summoned with the 800 tech points for each card sent by its own effect, so it's pretty good card. It's not announced to be released in TCG in any forum, but if by a miracle it gets released in TCG, I'm going to post another Machina Gadget deck list, which includes Machina Cannon. 2 the coaches, you need this to increase your draw power. 2 of every gadget, green gadgets, red gadgets, and yellow gadgets. You know why you need these, so you always have a machine type monster in your hand for Machina Fortress. 1 Ducker, the mobile cannon. Basically what this card does is when it's flipped, you get a level 4 monster from your graveyard to your hand, and half of the monsters in this deck are level 4. 2 Peacekeepers and 2 Cyber Valleys. Help stall your opponent and increase your draw power. Now for spells, Future Fusion and 2 Overload Fusion. 1 Limit Removal, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Giant Tunage, and 2 MSTs. That's it for spells. Now for traps, we have Solemn Judgment and 2 Solemn Warnings. Basically, you need Solemn Warnings, not Bottomless. If you have Solemn Warnings, is the better. But if, because Solemn Warnings are expensive, you don't have them, yeah, you can still use Bottomless Trap Holes. It won't be quite as good, but it's still good. Call of the Haunted. Use Call of the Haunted only to get a gadget monster from the graveyard, so you can use its effect even if it's destroyed. And also, if it's not destroyed, that turn, if you have another level 4, you just XYZ summon a rank 4 monster. Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, 2 Trap Sounds, and Compulsory Evacuation Device. That's it for the main deck. Now for the extra deck, basically you have 2 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. It's a good card because if your opponent plays a Cyber Dragon, which many decks do these days, like Chaos, Quick Draw, and other cards, other decks that play Cyber Dragons, you can take his Cyber Dragon and instantly summon this card. Also, many are playing Machinas these days and also Karakuri decks. 2 Chimeratic Fortress Dragons. And Utopia. You need 3 Utopias. I only have 1, that's why I'm have 1 here, but you need 3 of these. I'm getting other 2 of these. This deck just doesn't function without XYZ monsters, since they don't use tuners, and since half of the monsters are level 4, you can have many rank 4 XYZ monsters in your extra deck. If by a miracle Machina Cannon is released in OCG, and TCG. I'm sorry. I'm going to post another Machina Gadget deck, which includes Machina Cannon, as I said before. Also soon I'm posting not a deck list quite. It's a deck strategy, which is a Athena OTK. I'm not going to show you the actual deck. I'm just gonna write it in the description because I don't own the deck, but I made it on online and it's functioned pretty well. I won against Elemental Heroes, X Sabers, and also 6Ms. It's not the usual honest ultimate offering and Athena the deck list. It's a different deck list with Athena. Basically, you stall your opponent until you get Athena, Celestial Transformation, and Inferno Reckless Summon to your hand. But I'm going to explain more of that in my next vid. This was Digital on YouTube. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.